What is up chat? 1 second, सब सेटअप करने दो. Tofu. चलो मेरे को लिंक भेज देते हैं. Chat pop out. Let me just set everything up. Why is this not? Yeah. Okay. Works. Okay, so what do I need? मेरे को बस कुछ env variables नहीं लीक करना है, तो I'm just making very sure of that. I'll explain. I'll explain कि like क्या हो रहा है अभी तक. I think I can share my screen. Okay, great. Let's come to stream setup. Yeah. Okay, so this is what's happening, right? Excalibur.com last time क्या बनाया था? जो भी ये बनाया था. So thing is, if you have to have access to LinkedIn का जो तुम्हारा API है, right? Like to be able to post stuff, you by default need a page for this. ठीक है? So you need basically an organization page that is there जहाँ पे you can link stuff. Even if you're not using this, ये तो चाहिए ही चाहिए. So they give you an option कि भाई make a page and whatnot. तो उससे हो जाता है. So I created this page. I got my client ID, and I think they give you client secrets. But the thing is, I need a जो तुम्हें post करने के लिए है, which hopefully I don't show my secrets. I can change it, but I don't want to show it. इसको हटाओ. .env पे नहीं खोलना है. Automation. Yeah, this is what I want. Yeah, this thing. So the thing is, they need something called a token, right? Obviously. To get that token, what you need to do is, you have to basically make a request call with saying कि भाई मुझे OpenID से connect करना है. Right? This is going to be my authorization, whatever thing. OpenID से connect करना है, and I need my W_, what was it? What permission was it called? Oh, basically write permission of your individual. So I think W member, something like this. Kushata. You have to send in all of these in the, which I think I have it over here. Right, I have it in setup. This thing, W member social. Right. So this thing I'm going to cut out because actually it's fine. Basically all of these things I need, and I'm making the setup wala thing because like agar kal ko someone else has to set up the script, they can just like run this, get the access token, it will automatically update your GitHub repository and all. So you do need GitHub CLI, but I have to test that alag se. So I'll make that alag se jo chal raha hai, but us pe focus nahi karte hue. I think this would assume that I do have the access, and I would need access, right? So I'm going to spin up Claude because I need to ask you some questions. And also good time to show, oh wait, why is it not up? CD personal repos, Archflow, implement dev. I should actually make this into a proper Electron app, but yeah, okay, works for now. तो अभी तुम्हारे हाउ कैन आई एक्सेस माई actually wait, can't I just get it from the environment variable, right? Like for example, I can just give it from my env, right? I don't technically need to do this thing. I can just come here. Okay, we just hanged for a while. I hope we're back. Okay. So the thing is, where is my token coming from? It's coming from here. Technically, I don't need to send it here, right? मैं यहाँ पे नहीं करके, I can just be like, hey, my token needs to come from my environment variables. Process.env dot LinkedIn access token, right? I'm going to be assuming that this is there. In fact, yeah, I think it's better if we send it from here. I'll tell you why. Because I can come here and I can be like, hey, const token is equal to process.env dot LinkedIn access token, right? I can be like, hey, call my, this would be async technically, async main dot catch error console dot error, right? Okay. And this thing basically would call my post on LinkedIn, right, with my post options that I give it alongside my token. But I'm going to be basically checking कि भाई अगर मेरा token नहीं है, not throw error, please provide value for LinkedIn access token in env. Okay, and then I'm going to process.exit of 1. That's the idea. Okay, but now we can just be like author, which should be my author earn, I believe. You are like permission. This I have to get from calling profile endpoint. So the flow will be something like, bhai, await const res post res. So you could put all of this in a try catch. Now that I think about it, okay, try catch error. This can actually just be name, right? Console.error, which is my error. I'll fix all the do formatting and all बाद में process.exit as one. ठीक है, postgres if not postgres, actually if not postgres.ok. Is that not what's happening? Oh, मैंने इसमें request करा क्या? Actually, it's fine. I can just I can do this actually, right? Either say I can be like, hey, this is the request. Const request is equal to await. Actually, 1 second. Why is this not awaiting? Yeah, this should be now response. Oh, this is the response, right? Response. If not rest.ok, then I can throw new error, or later I make an API error for this basically, which says ki failed to post on LinkedIn, and then I will pass in this failed to post on LinkedIn, status code, something like this, but instead of this I would want this, and instead of this I would want this, and I can just be like, hey, res dot status. ठीक है. What is, yeah, so I don't even need this thing, right? Perfect. Oh, just 1 second, chat. We're so back, chat. We're so back. What else do I need? What else do I need? I know I said that, but what do I need? Commentary. I need commentary. This also, I believe, we can leave it in. Process.env dot content. Right, just putting content for now. Okay, commentary will be my content basically. Over here, if content dot length, yeah, is equal to 0, I will throw an error. Content cannot be empty. Right. This. Then I'm catching it. Oh, okay. Can't I do the same thing? Actually, if I throw it here, it'll just catch it there also. It's fine. This is a different thing, right? So okay, fair enough. ठीक है, ये तुम्हारा आ गया visibility, which will always technically be like member network visibility dot public, right? Lifecycle state. This would be lifecycle state dot published, and then I have my is reshare disabled by author, which will be false by default. I technically told you to set it is false by default. So yeah, we should be good. String undefined content should be as string, right? And token should be string undefined, should be as token. As string, sorry, not token. But yeah, that's the gist we're going with, right? Kagya my docs. Yeah, distribution, I don't think we need it. Do we need it? Yeah, I'm gonna put it here, which I think is fine. Do we need distribution? इसमें लिखा तो है. Yeah, I think I need it, right? Um, I'm pretty sure I wrote feed distribution somewhere. Yeah, distribution. Yeah, let's just put it for like API sake. It should be my distribution, right? So over here, I'll come in. I'll just be like, hey, distribution. Let it be my feed distribution, which will be my feed distribution dot main feed, I believe. Yeah, obviously. Okay, target entities will be empty array, and third party will also be an empty array. Okay, so this is my payload that's ready. Hmm. Actually, the thing also is index LinkedIn. I can technically just do it out here, right? If you think about it. Like if you think about it, I just need to technically send it my, since like rest are also always going to be constant. I can just say ki, hey, link this thing can be my author on, which is going to be my string, and my content, which is also going to be my string. I can remove that. I can remove this also. I can come here. I can be like, hey, this is my author on. This is my content, and this all. I can put it over here. Because ये सब constant होने वाला है, right? I don't need to send it from there, right? And over here, instead of that, it will be my author, which would be my author on, and my commentary in this case will be my content, right? And come here, I can be like, hey, so this will be post.author on, and this will be post.content. I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna be like, hey, yeah, perfect. And my bearer token, I think this is good enough. Yeah, perfect. So my try catch. I don't even need try catch for this, right? I'm throwing the error here. It will catch it from here. Okay, done. I just hope like can you find out the LinkedIn API for fetching the profile details? I want to get my authored URN. This is Archflow, by the way. I made this authored URN. When you find out the LinkedIn API for fetching profile details, yeah, good enough. So I think this is like happening. Okay. So the goal is basically ये हो गया, right? So अभी I'm just making like the first pipeline जहाँ पे I can post directly. उसके ऊपर I'll make this use slot वाला or use polish whatever. So that's the idea to make that. So let's see. Let's see. What does Claude say? Self blah 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 blah. Can I not also just search it? LinkedIn API for profile details. Profile API, yeah. I could just do that. What is this? The API permission requires the following. Oh. Retrieve light profile. I just need the author on, bro. Or this thing. The unique identifier for a given member can also be referenced with the person ID with the person URN. Yeah, this is what I want. So I need my light profile fields. What does this say? V2 user info, is that the API we're calling? Or this is the API we're calling. Okay. And where are we getting our ID? This is my ID. And it's saying, hey, these are the required scopes. Oh, I don't need my access token for this. Great. Okay. Okay, not bad. These are my required scopes. This is my response. Construct the author URL. URN li person sub ID. So that means from my this thing, I can just. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. URN li person ID, right? URN li person ID, right? Const person ID is equal to await fetch person ID. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I can also have like a scope async function, fetch person ID, right? Which will supposedly give me promise of a string. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. Right, try catch. Actually, I don't even need try catch. This is my endpoint. Fetch endpoint headers. Probably I have to send my like authorization as my bearer. Token will come from here. Should be my string, which I will give it to this thing as token as string. Yeah. Fetch person ID. That's great. Headers. What's the issue? Input. Oh yeah, that's it. My bad. Authorization bearer token. If this thing does not exist on type, promise of response, well, obviously we'll have to await it, right? Const body is equal to await res.json. This will have a type, right? Oh my god. What's up, care? Sample response. I need this thing. Yeah, I need the API. With the vanity name API. I don't care. Profile API. You must use an access token to make an authenticated call on behalf of a user. You may only store the data returned from the server for the authenticated member with their permission. Please refer to this document for adding. Yeah, I don't really care about that right now because खुद के लिए. This is the permission I require. This API requires one of the following permissions. How do I get those permissions? Oh, I have to send it over here. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Right. Scope. This is where I need to send it. Got it. So yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I can actually just go to setup can be like, hey, यहाँ पे R like, wait, I'm just gonna delete that. R like profile, isn't that what I want? Yeah, R like profile. Profile. So my auth endpoint becomes set that way. In that way, it will be, yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, this will give me access to the profile info, and I'll get my profile info as export type LinkedIn profile response. Yeah, my ID, this is what I want. My first name, this is what I want. Localized first name, whatever is that. I'll get my last name. All of these are strings, right? I hope, like multi-local string, object type. What does that mean? Oh, multi-local string. Multi-local string is equal to localized string preferred locale, which is optional, which is country language. We did have country language somewhere, which is locale. Yeah, and so apparently this needs to be multi-locale, localized version. What was my this is going to be a string. Headline to भगवान जाना है. Localized multi-locale string profile picture, metadata about members profile picture, see profile picture fields. Don't really care about that, but ठीक. Profile picture, an epoch timestamp, string, right, profile picture, yeah, created number, deleted number, display image. Whoa, what am I doing? Display image, which is gonna be a string, last modified. How many is required versus? I think all of them are there. Original image, photo, filter, edit, info, optional information. I don't really care about option. It's fine. Yeah, these are good enough. Profile picture, perfect. Yep. So then, yeah, this is what I want. Perfect. Oh, बढ़िया फिर तो bro. So my body can basically be my LinkedIn profile response, right? Return body dot id. Basically, this is the goal. things were very close there to showing the ENV, which we don't like. Anyway, fetch person by ID, person ID, person ID, person ID. और बढ़िया bro, मस्त flow बन गया. So I've got my flow. I've got this. I've got this. I've got this is a default. This, if I'm posting an image, which I don't need to do now, I've got my permission set. उसके लिए I have to make a access token. उसका setup, I'll set it up. This is being done. I think we're good, dude. I think honestly, I just need to switch my access token and we should be good to go. This can then run in a pipeline properly. Right, and pipeline के लिए I need my .github workflows. If I'm making a pipeline to post from Twitter to LinkedIn, where I basically given the tweet content in a input box in GitHub Actions, what's a good name for this pipeline? I know, like, it's not the best, but ठीक है. If I make a pipeline to post on Twitter, I basically given the tweet content and so it's what? 1 second. Wait, what? I need it from here. Okay, I might have to cut the stream, by the way. So this seems fancy. Relay post, indicate broadcast. Broadcast.yaml, not bad. Cross post. I'd go with relay post or just keep it simple as cross post. The workflow file would be something like, I don't really like this, but it's fine. Let's just ship and not get stuck on names. Relay post. YAML. I forgot also, bro. How did you write a GitHub Actions file? GitHub Actions workflow format. Okay, कितना time बचा? I'll end the stream in like a minute or two. I was supposed to be streaming for 1 hour, but plans change. It's fine. Yeah, name right? सही तो जा रहा था. Relay post. Run name. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. On. Yeah, I need to know on. Is there like an on trigger? On pushes? Is there no on trigger? I don't want to do it on push or any of that. I need to do it on trigger. Is there anything here? On workflow, on schedule, PQRST, right? But there is no T over here. Dispatch inputs, workflow dispatch, receive the inputs in the inputs context. Okay, so this I'll have to check. Oh yeah, this is the thing that I wanted, right? Workflow dispatch. I have done this something similar in like HGSphere. Like inputs, which will basically be my, let's put content for now, which will be required true. description content to post. Default would be an empty string. This is not what we want, but like type would be a string, I believe. Is there a string type? Yes, there is a string type. Great. Type choice options, print tags. This is good enough. Right. And then we would basically make a. I have to confirm this. Jobs. Job. And I think this has a runs on. Runs on. Yeah, jobs. Damn, I remember. Not bad. What are the usual self-hosted in Linux, right? If you specify an array, let's just go with Linux. Runs on Linux, right? Job. I think there should be like a display name or something. Environment, all these things. I do need to pass an environment variable, so that's a good thing. env jobs job env. I need to give in my LinkedIn access token, which is I think going to be my secrets dot LinkedIn access token. Right. And what am I passing it? My content, which will be my. I'm not sure how to give in this dispatch. Like we'll have to confirm this. तो बाद में कर लेंगे. I believe this is supposed to have dollar over here. I'm guessing dollar. Yeah. Right. Okay. This is the environment, but what does it run? Runs on defaults. Run shell bash scripts. Run steps. This is what I want. Steps. This is my job. Job ka name will be post. Right. Runs on Ubuntu latest. Oh, I need to put this here because it's one job only. env मैंने भेज दिया. Steps. Right. Steps. Oh, what do I need to use my env in each step? Let's do it. ठीक है. Each step. Name. Run post script. Then I have to run my. Oh no, I have to build it first, right? Oh, I have to like. Okay, great. Checkout repo. Perform build, and then I have to run this. Okay, good start. Anyway, so I have to start getting ready because I've got like other things to do. But good stream, good like almost 1 hour. Let's go. And इसके बाद we'll basically continue on this बाद में. I think I'll like work on this afterwards. चलो, bye bye.